Happy Tuesday. I just got back from a 2-something mile walk. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. I have over half of my required steps in for the day, which feels so good because Tuesday's work day, and I have a lot that I want to accomplish this week, today, all of the things. If you guys saw my June goals video, I've got a lot of things that I want to do, and I'm very inspired and motivated to do said things. I just need to put motivation into action and do said things. So this morning, I decided to go for a walk. I've been walking every day. I think this is the 3rd or 4th day in a row now. I've gone outside and gone for a walk, which is something I used to do all the time when I lived at my parents' house. It is something I did on the regular, multiple times a day when I was losing weight the first time around, and I need to start that again because I forgot how good it feels. Like, to walk just to walk. Yes, it's for steps. Yes, it's for fitness and to get sweaty, but it's also like cleansing, you know? It's cleansing. So I've been listening to like worship music. I went and explored a new part of our neighborhood today that has this beautiful path that I haven't even touched yet. And I conquered a scary staircase, which was huge. Like, I found the staircase. I knew the staircase was the quickest way back to my house. It was a kind of scary staircase. Thankfully, there was a railing, and I did it. I conquered it, and it felt awesome. So now I'm no longer afraid of said staircase, at least not going up the staircase. Going down might be another case, but it was a good walk. It felt very good, and I feel very, very energized. Now 10 a.m. I need to have some breakfast. I need to do lift 4, and then we need to get this day moving. Welcome to my vlog. Isn't she a beauty? Breakfast today is a Fab Four smoothie. I was so hot from being outside that this just felt like it was the right choice. Cold, soothing, satisfying, high protein, high fat, all of those things. And by high, I actually mean moderate fat. So what is in it is kale, blueberries, and frozen avocado, 1 scoop of Vital Proteins collagen peptides, 1 scoop of the PE Science Select Whey Protein in Mint chocolate cookie, some almond milk, and the Arbonne Essentials Daily Fiber Boost that has 12 grams of fiber in it. The total in terms of points is 8, and the total in terms of calories is 357. Not too shabby. I tell you what, that smoothie hit the spot. I downed that bad boy real fast, and the combination of stuff that I had, so good. So stinking good. Oh man. So now I'm off to do lift 4, the second part of my workout. Once I stood up, I was like, oh, I should not sit down until I'm ready to like sit down, you know? Do you guys get like that? Where like you've been moving your body and everything's great, and then when you stop and you give your body a couple seconds to realize, or a couple minutes, I guess, to realize like, whoa, you've been doing a ton. It's the getting moving again that your body's like, excuse me, no. That's where I was at. I sat long enough just to drink my smoothie, which I downed. I was hungry, and feel much better now. But I got back up to put stuff away, and I was like, oh. Okay, must keep going. Leg day. I'm sorry, what? Leg day. Week 7's really changing it up, but here we go. mind, but one of the reasons, okay, there are a multitude of reasons. One, I burnt myself out on Lyft and walking and whatever, and so I just, my pace kind of slowed a little bit, which is okay. I'm still moving, and that is what is important. But my sister, as most of you know, I have a 3-year-old niece named Alice, and Alice is obsessed with Gracie, like utterly obsessed with Gracie. Well, apparently today she saw a picture of Gracie on my father's phone because my sister lives with my parents, and she immediately started to go on this, I want to go see Bree, I want to go see Gracie, can we go to Gracie's house, can we go to Bree's house? Actually, she didn't call it Gracie's house, she called it Bree's house, which is a step up because we all know that she likes that dog more than she likes me. Which is fine, who can blame her? You all like Gracie a lot too. But, so eventually my sister sends me this video, and it is Alice. Like, have you ever seen a kid, or even maybe yourself, have done, like, are you crying? No, I'm not crying. As you're on the verge of tears, you know, that sort of moment with kids, that's where she was at. So she wasn't quite there yet, but you could tell, like, she was 2 seconds away from just bursting into tears. And she's, can we go see Bree and Gracie and Uncle Eric? Can we go to Bree's house? And do you miss them? Like, oh my gosh, it was the saddest and also most gratifying thing as an aunt ever, because she misses me and she misses Gracie and Uncle Eric, and oh my gosh, it was precious. So I FaceTimed her. I got delayed because I saw that video and I was like, oh my gosh, let me FaceTime her. And this poor kid is just standing by the front door, you know, with the screen door closed but the big door open. So she's just looking outside, out yonder, sobbing, because she wants to get in the car and come to my house, not understanding that my house is 6 hours away. My heart, y'all. My heart. Let's talk about lunch. This is the sandwich that's about to go in my hot sandwich maker. It is a Mission low carb balanced tortilla for 2 points on the Points Plus plan. I have 1 point worth of ham, which is 60 calories. I have cheese, which is 2 points, I believe. Reduced fat cheddar, also 60 calories, but 2 points. And I have some pickles, and I have the Primal Kitchen. Let me show you, because I changed it up. I've had this open for a while too, the garlic mayonnaise, which is very good. It is very garlicky. So if you don't like garlic mayo, you're not gonna like that, but I'm using that up before I open my newest container of regular mayonnaise. Oh, and these, guys, the secret to an excellent sandwich is the pickle. It's the pickle. Anyway, this total in points is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. The other thing that I am adding to my lunch is my favorite Cheetos. I've got about 1 serving left in here, and then I'm done with chips for 30 days, but I gotta finish these babies up first. These are 4 points and 160 calories. All right, here is the sandwich in all of its glory. Nice and crispy. These tortillas crisp up in that maker really, really well. This entire plate is 400 calories, give or take a couple, but I'm rounding. 400 calories, which brings my total for the day to 760 calories, including the 20 calories for my little Arbonne Fizz stick over there for my afternoon pick-me-up. So, and note, I'm -5 over for the week on weeklies. I got 8 dailies left. I had this as a little sweet treat because of what time it is. I know I'm not going to be having a snack in the middle of the afternoon. So this is my dessert slash protein. So does it really count as a dessert? And of course, there's a Minnesota update from the governor and government officials about everything that's happening and going on and whatever. So instead of filming, I'm listening to that because that's what you do. Tonight's dinner is a taco bowl, burrito bowl, whatever you want to call it. I have leftover taco meat that we had for our taco day yesterday. This is actually ground beef. We didn't use ground turkey. We used lean ground beef. So I have 3 ounces of the ground beef in there for 3 points. And I have half of a serving of the Uncle Ben's ready rice. Super simple, 95 calories, 3 points plus for that as well. And then on top of it, I'm just slapping on some salsa, because why not? Boom, we got salsa. We got the zero nutrition whatsoever lettuce. And then I'm topping that with 1 serving of shredded reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese for 2 points and 80 calories. Almost. A little bit more. Close enough. There we go. Mix it up. That's the final product. 8 bites total, and I still have about 200 to 250 calories left for the day. Here's how I'm finishing my day. This is a homemade cupcake with a frosting that didn't quite stick together, but still tastes good. It's actually homemade Nutella frosting from a recipe that I sort of improvised, and it only kind of worked, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a little bit extra Nutella on it, and that is going to clock me in at exactly 16, you know, give or take 6 or 7 calories, 1600 calories. In case anyone's curious as to what my live stream setup is behind the scenes, this is it. I've got the tripod, which I got on Amazon. My phone is now my camera, and I run the chat so I can see the chat roll happening here and make sure I respond to comments as they come through. Alright friends, I just finished my live stream for the evening, and before I signed off, I wanted to inform you, because I don't actually think I told you guys what I'm doing. I'm still following the Carb Conscious plan on iTrack Bites, which is the equivalent of Weight Watchers Points Plus. That has not changed. However, my focus has changed, and I'm actually following a stricter calorie count instead of the points or bites values. I am tracking those so I can have data, because shocker, your girl loves some data, about comparing caloric intake to the allotment of points I get on my plan. And so I am following, let me look up here, I'm following a calorie range of 1450 to 1595, so 1600 are considered low days, and my high days are 1600 to 1670. So I don't even know how I ended up with that. So let's say it's 1450 to 1600 or 1600 to 1700. I'm supposed to have 4 low calorie days and 3 higher calorie days in a given week on this plan from Jordan Syatt, the trainer. That being said, today I clocked in at 1600 calories, and let me check how many points I'm at actually. I clocked in at 1600 calories today. I am at 39 out of 27 points, and for the week I am at -17. -17, but I have stayed within my calorie ranges. Interesting, right? So for the time being, I'm actually following both of these things, but I'm focusing on calories, because at the end of the day, this weight loss thing is calories in versus calories out. Am I right? Yes. So that's a little bit why I was giving you those numbers all through this video. I was like, oh, I should probably tell them why I'm doing this, and I'll actually do a more reflective video on this after I've been doing this experiment for a little while. I also have a new scale that does not show me numbers. I will talk about that in a later video as well. So if that is interesting to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave this video today, because then you'll be able to find out all of the fun experimental things that I am trying to finally get my rear in gear. Right? Right. And on that note, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.